Hello Capricorn, Elsie here to do your reading. Welcome to Earth Day. Thank you so much for clicking here. If you are brand new and you're here for the first time, welcome. I hope you'll hit that subscription button and the bell button and stay with us here. Hang out in the comments. Some of us like to be there. We have a bit of a community going here by now. Thank you so much for clicking. If you're the ride or die, thank you so much for clicking, watching. I do appreciate you. I got the circle cards out, y'all. I got the circle cards out. Let's just find out what's coming up here for you, Virgo, for the week ahead. Always for the week ahead, right? No matter when it comes up, it's always going to be for the week ahead, whether you see this today, tomorrow, or next year. Let's find out. And next week, by the way, is the last week of March. We are rolling up on a very early Easter, which shows up on the 31st of March here. And this is going to take us right through to the next month here. All right. One more for Virgo. Oh, sorry, not Virgo. We're for Capricorn. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have bowl, plenty of material things. Okay, that would make anybody happy, right? Let's throw some of these. We're just going kind of Wild West style today. Whatever shows up, shows up. We're just gonna see what's up with these. Okay, they're flipping here. They are. What else we got here? Something else flipped. Got the bear. They're not flipping up, but they are flipping up. There we go. Got the whale. Okay, there we are. Let's find out what we got. We've got the clouds, a temporary problem. So you might be coming across a hiccup in the week ahead here, a temporary problem. So if something comes up, whether it is house, home, hearth, job, whatever it is, please don't look at it as though it's catastrophic. It's very temporary, a temporary problem. It says a fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. It could involve somebody who maybe looks like a man on the outside, but whether they're feminine or masculine on the inside, we don't know. But it does look like you'll be dealing with someone who might bring a temporary problem to you. Maybe you're the one that's solving a problem for someone else. We have unsuccessful plans. So this fair man could be someone who has an issue that they're bringing to you that they need help with, an unsuccessful plan, something that didn't materialize here, and they're in a bit of a rut and they want your help. We do have the stork. It says news of a birth or a new business opportunity. There we are. This person could be bringing you a new business opportunity because whatever they're doing on their own isn't quite working. Maybe they see you as someone who knows business. We have the broom, a new home or a new attitude, and then we have the vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. So it does feel like you know this person, the fair man. It does feel like this person is someone who comes to you with an issue or is feeling unsuccessful in their life. They might be someone who is looking for someone to help them to find a new attitude or a new home. This person, I feel, has started a new business that's maybe not working out the way they thought it would. And maybe they want your advice. We have direction and journey. So it does feel like somebody here is, we have somebody who wants to get over, the ship is flying in the air, right? Which tells me that they're trying to get over some sort of an obstacle or, we try and get place to place really quick when we're in the air, right? It feels like that somebody is trying to, they want to go on a new journey. They need a new direction, but it feels like they want to talk to you about it first for some reason. We do have strength and resources. There we go. You are the resourceful one. That's why. Your strength is finding resources. You're the resourceful one. You're the one who is very planned. You can make something out of nothing. You're the Empress energy, feminine or masculine. That's Capricorn. You're always manifesting something that you want. And so this strength and resourcefulness, I feel, is why this person is kind of floating into your life here, because it feels like they need direction and they feel like you're the one that can give them the direction. Or maybe you need direction from someone else. Take it as it resonates. We have stability and growth. So to this person, you look like, from a distance, you look like someone who has it all together. They don't have it together. I feel like this person is their business might be falling apart. So they're coming to Capricorn, who's good with money, who's good with business, can make something out of nothing. And they're looking for something, some wisdom. Here, we've got the wisdom keeper. So I feel that they think that you are somebody who's kind of magic. The wisdom keeper is someone who knows about the Akashic record. So I feels like maybe you are someone who's maybe psychic, or they think you're psychic, or this is what you do for a living. Somebody feels that you give good advice because you've been through a lot of things. You've got a lot of stability and growth. You're also very resourceful, and it's like you have the strength to hold back. You have the courage to hold back and wait for the right moment. So this person, I feel there is somebody here who is coming to ask you for help with something here. Let's find out what else is going on for Capricorn for the week ahead. Capricorn, whenever you find this, it's going to be for the week ahead, right? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Whether it's today, tomorrow, or a year from now, if you are interested in getting a private read, please know that I do have room over at Wizio. Please look below this video. Click on more. You'll find everything that you need there. Now, I want to say that this person might have a hidden agenda. It feels like they know that you are the spiritual teacher. So I feel, Capricorn, that you are someone who projects onto others as someone who is very moral and straight, on the right path, somebody who's very traditional, someone who moves slowly toward a goal. It feels like that's why this person feels comfortable coming to see you. We do have the Ace of Pentacles. They might want your buy-in on a business, or at least for you to be able to plant some energy with them, like plant some ideas, something that might help them figure things out. It's very interesting that we have a fair man. It does say dealings with a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Here we go. It could be the King of Cups that's showing up to see you here. Let's keep going here. Tell me more about about Capricorn. Look, I've called you Virgo and I've called you Taurus. You're Capricorn. You might be dealing with somebody who is any of those signs, right? We do have Taurus here, by the way. We also have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy here. Tell me more. We do have, I said they had a hidden agenda. This person's coming to you not only because they know that you will give them a good answer, you're on a straight path, you're the person who's doing really well in your life. It's not... And I feel like you're very honest and moral. And I think that they're coming at you, probably disguised with, I need help with business. Do you have an idea? Can you help me think this out? That's what it feels like. But I want to say underlying this here is the Ace of Cups. It does feel like somebody is wondering if they can get into your life to figure out if you are single, looking for a companion, maybe wanting to go on a new path here. I feel like you kind of know it, I want to say, with the Hanged Man here. This is your intuition, and I feel like it's like it hits you like, oh, I'm looking here, right? And here, it's like your intuition, the higher self, right? And I feel like that you're like, okay. It seems really weird that this person would come to me with this energy, because maybe you're not the person who's in business, or it feels like they're trying to find a way into your life here. They are the King of Cups, I feel. This person has all the right words. I'm going to say this person is being very careful with how they speak to you. This person is very determined. They also are very resourceful. That's what I'm thinking with this Magician energy here. They know what they're doing. I don't think they need your help in business, to be honest. I feel like this is a way to get themselves in your life, because somebody here has been trying to manifest love. And we do have the Hanged Man here. Now, I feel like you're kind of side-eyeing the Ace of Pentacles, because they're going to be asking you about things that have to do with a new beginning, a new start. How do I plant the pentacle? How did you build your business? How did you get into doing the work that you do right now? That's what it feels like here, that this person is ready to take your advice, but I feel like the reason that they're coming to you is for other things. I feel like they are... the Magician has the aces in hand. And I feel like the King of Cups is also the Magician. I feel like they already have worth and resources and all of that. So this person's coming at you with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, wanting a new beginning, wanting to invest in you, wanting you to invest in them. So maybe it's investing in a business, but I have a feeling it's investing with feelings. Ugh, look at that. I said, ugh. I don't know. I don't know why I said that, but I feel like it could be somebody that you don't trust, maybe. You don't fully trust them, possibly. Let's talk about the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. It feels like somebody has got a new path of love and maybe even some commitment on the mind. I'm just saying. We do have the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. Tell me about this, please. Tell me about this for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Capricorn. This might be someone that you worked with. Sorry, there's a card that flew. It's too far. We're not going to take it. We obviously don't need it, right? This is someone I think that you worked with. You could work with them, but also I feel like whatever it is that you do for a living, you're a subject matter expert. You're someone who's very detailed, very detail oriented. Something you've already built something from the bottom up. You started with one pentacle. You started with the one pentacle here, but you were patient, and it's like you are in the zone. It feels like you are somebody that people come to when they need an answer, like you're the resource. It feels like when they need an answer. Now, the thing is that this person that is arriving here, I feel like they are someone that disappointed you in the past. It could be a third party thing, and the third party could be work. It could be family. It could be, it could be a lot of things. It doesn't have to be as dramatic as somebody who's cheated, but it does feel like you know this King of Cups. It does feel like you've worked with this King of Cups. And it does feel like there was something that happened that was disappointing here. What is it? We do have the Seven of Cups. It feels like they confused your feelings about them. You were very confused about the way they were talking to you, treating you, connecting with you. It's like the Three of Swords to the Seven of Cups is telling me that there was an underlying feeling of I'm never going to be able to do this with you, but it's like an overwhelmingly emotional split. That's what it feels like. So it feels like you haven't seen this person in a while, that you've been busy building the self, working on the self, being a subject matter expert in the way you love yourself. I feel like after this person departed or left or broke your heart or disappointed you, that it feels like it was very confusing because you thought that they had the same feelings that you did, but it confused you. And I feel like you decided to just go on your own path, like your own path of realization. And I think the realization here is that you began to work on yourself. You began to connect to the higher self. Now you're on this path that is very traditional and moral, and it feels like you don't really want these feelings again. You don't want to feel confused. You don't want to feel disappointed. It feels like you've really worked really hard on yourself, but I think that when this person shows up again, that it really confuses you. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Hanged Man energy. You are trying to search within the self to try and figure out why this person is showing up now with the Ace of Pentacles. Why now? Like they had a chance before, but all they did was confuse you. You were overwhelmed. It ended up disappointing. You ended up sort of going within and having to find the way to love yourself. Tell me about the Hanged Man and the Ace of Pentacles, please. We have the Hierophant again. So you are really checking in with the higher self here. You don't believe that the reason that this person has come forward is just for business advice, because everything's indicating here that there are other things going on. And I think that intuitively, you know that there is another reason why this person has just showed up out of nowhere. The Chariot is here. It feels like, I want to say it's a work thing. For some of you, not all of you, but it feels like it's a work thing. It's like this person left the workplace. You were there. They left. Your heart was broken. You were disappointed and very confused because you thought that this was leading to something that was very serious, maybe even a commitment. And then they just left. And I feel like as they show up again, it's ripping open this wound again. It's ripping open this wound of, I thought that we were going to have a commitment. This person just shows up out of nowhere. The Chariot's here and they're showing up with victory, but they're using this Ace of Pentacles as a smokescreen. I really do need some business advice. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Can you help me out? Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups. I feel like I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is telling me that someone wants to make an investment in you, that they come to you actually quite happy. They come having wish fulfillment. Their wish fulfillment is the Ace of Pentacles. They want to plant this pentacle with you, and it feels like they just show up. I'm just saying, it feels like they just show up, and it throws you into this Hanged Man energy because you're like, this has happened before, and then you just took off. You just left me. You left me to deal with myself. Tell me about the Magician and the King of Cups. This person's got all the right words. The Magician has got magic, right? It's like, don't believe. I'm going to say don't believe this for a second. And I'm not saying that they're not coming here for the right reason. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is please be skeptical. I think that you will be, but please be skeptical because the Magician is showing up with the King of Cups, which means that this King of Cups is someone who is very resourceful and skilled with getting what they want in matters of the heart because they are magic, because they have all of the tools. They're resourceful and skilled in getting what they want through speaking. Yeah, it feels like they just show up out of nowhere here, my friend. The Page of Cups, you don't expect it. They might even show up to the workplace because they worked with you. They might even say, oh, hey, I'm the new person who is the new supervisor, or I'm the new person who's on the new project. They just show up out of nowhere. And I think you're happy about it. I think you're happy about it. I also think that they're about to be really clear about their feelings, Capricorn. We've got the Sun, which is Leo energy, and it is all about growth. It's like this person, when you saw them the last time, they may have been holding this Ace of Cups, and possibly they didn't really have anything to back it up with. But I feel like with the Sun here and the Page of Cups, that they're showing up with a very clear apology, or they're showing up unexpectedly, and they've grown because the Sun is here. So I want to say that they've grown to be the King of Cups, that this is something new. They're now emotionally available. They're now someone who is emotionally intelligent. They're very, very much about their psychic energy. This is somebody here who is going to be very clear about their intentions. Tell me why the Sun is here, please. The King of Cups. Ooh, there we go. Somebody here has been working on themselves. So it feels like it could be a work thing. It doesn't have to. The Eight of Pentacles can also indicate that the reason that you are showing up here as the Hierophant twice, I feel, is because you have also grown. I think the Sun is here and everybody has grown, I want to say. But the Emperor is telling me that this person's coming in to take charge with the Ace of Pentacles. They want to invest in love. And they're the one who's stepping forward. They come with a lot of stability. They are someone who has grown, like had a really quick growth spurt here, and that they're going to be completely clear. There is no question here of their integrity, I feel, because the Emperor is right next to the Sun. There's no question of their integrity. I think at first you kind of give them the side eye, but they're showing up to say to you, look, I now have the tools. I didn't have the tools before. Before I was a page, now I'm an Emperor. And so this person didn't have the tools in the toolbox when they saw you last. I feel like this person is coming to take charge of the situation. We should talk about this Two of Cups, right? The Two of Cups. You're unsure. Should I walk away? Should I not walk away? That's what we're looking at here. Let's look at this. Tell me about Capricorn, please. Two of Cups is here. 2 and 8 is 10. And you're confused. Why is this person here? Because it's divine timing. That's what it is. It's divine timing. Now, look, I just want to say to you, for those of you who are into villainizing people who left you behind, that sometimes those things have to happen the way that they do because you were not ready for this person and they were not ready for you. You had not done any work on yourself. You were not in the Eight of Pentacles. You were not in self-mastery mode. I think that the reason you got into self-mastery mode, Capricorn, is because someone broke your heart and really overwhelmed you and confused you. I think that this person, you owe them a thank you, because them walking away or them just leaving you where you were to deal with your standing there holding the Ace of Cups by yourself, I feel like it caused you to grow. And I want to say that it caused you to grow. It caused you to become almost quite psychic. And I think that that was by design, because this person here and this person here, the Hanged Man and the King of Cups, are very connected. I don't think you ever lost connection emotionally or psychically with this person. In fact, the people might say to you, well, how do you know that? And you would say, I have a knowing. I know what's going on there. I know this person's coming back and they're going to tell me what's going on. I feel like we had to wait for changes to happen. Someone had to realize the Two of Cups. We had to wait so someone could change their mind about being overly emotional about the situation. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here, that it's saying that things had to change, and that is indicative of the Wheel of Fortune. Things had to change, and you two could not be together while the changes were being made. So the Wheel of Fortune is here. Fortunate things are going to work out the way that they're supposed to, but now is the moment of time where you're supposed to look at this situation and wonder if it's for you or not. Because regardless of whether it's with this Emperor, the King of Cups, regardless of whether it's with this person, you get love. The Wheel of Fortune's here. You get love. It doesn't matter who it's with. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, and it's because that you are looking for love. You're ready. You're ready for love as well. The Nine of Pentacles tells me, the 8 is here, right? That now you're stable and sturdy. You've grown something. You've grown maybe yourself all the way up to here. You're waiting for someone to bring the 1 pentacle for the 10, long-term relationship. So it's always going to be your decision, right? But we do have the Knight of Cups here. Somebody is bringing in love and they intend to stay. This time they intend to stay. And I feel like time had to pass so we could grow on our own. Because growing with someone is great, but that can sometimes cause a codependency if we have two very different vibrations. So I feel like somebody is coming back to see you, but I'm just going to be honest. I feel like there was no dating going on here, but this person gave you the feeling that things were getting better, and then all of a sudden they moved away from the workplace or they moved away from the neighborhood. All of a sudden they were gone and you had no way to communicate with them. Well, I think that they're rushing back because they're happy now. They're happy. They have the 9 cups. They want to share this cup. That's 10 cups. They want to share this pentacle. They know you have the 9. Do you know what I mean? I feel like now everything can roll forward in the way in a way it's supposed to with the Wheel of Fortune here. I feel like this person's been watching you all along. Yeah. And I feel like they don't want to wait anymore. That you guys have been disconnected for far too long. They don't want to wait anymore. I'm going to leave it right there for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for coming and watching here. I will be back because I'm always back, Cappies. Love you guys. I'm out for now. Bye-bye.